to the OK I Got This podcast. Today, we got sad news. First thing I want to give a rest in peace shout out to Ozzy Osbourne. Rest in peace shout out to Dio for the hospital. But the reason why I'm on here because it's sad news about Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan changed the world of professional wrestling. When Hulk Hogan was a pop icon, period. He was he was professional wrestling when he was doing it. When he was in New Japan, he had when he boxed Andre the Giant for the first time in New Japan. It didn't happen in WWE. It happened in New Japan when he went in the AWA. He had a lot of organizations, but most people know Hulk Hogan from WWE. When when Vince gave him the belt, when he won against the Iron Sheik, and he became the American hero. Hulk Hogan was arguably my hero in the '80s when he was talking about saying the prayers, saying the right, taking the vitamins. I was there. I was that. I was happy. I was. He made me a professional wrestling fan. He made me watch it every Saturday morning. Before it was a Monday Night Raw, Monday Night Nitro. It was WWE Saturday mornings. It was on. Then it was Saturday Night Main Events. Then it was the Saturday Main Events when he had matches with everybody. His big matches was first you say the Iron Sheik. Then you could say WrestleMania 1, Andre, no, I'm sorry, WrestleMania 3, Andre the Giant. 4, he made WrestleMania what it was. The big match I think was the Mega Powers. Where him and Macho Man Randy Savage was arguing about Mr. Elizabeth. They they made professional wrestling what it was. Hogan is I would have to change because Hogan was a pioneer of this. Who go on like who he inspired the Hulkamania, the little kids. He did movies. He did what was my favorite movie was Mr. Nanny when he had to babysit the kids. He did no hold bars. He did it with Zeus. He he did everything right. He did everything right. Now, hey, you could go on the SummerSlam with Shawn Michaels. He he yo, if you go on the WWE Network, Hulk Hogan greatest matches, he had a lot. Yeah, the first match, the WCW match when Hulk Hogan versus Ric Flair. I think it was what Bash at the Beach. He changed professional wrestling to in the early '80s and '90s. But how can he say he didn't do it? He the '80s, yeah, with Sergeant. We had a match with Sergeant Slaughter at WrestleMania. Like people didn't know he had Sergeant Slaughter was getting death threats because he was doing the Iraqi. He he was like doing the GI Joe, but he was like he turned on to America, and then he was he was then sorry I'm sorry he had Sergeant Slaughter. It was so it's so emotional. I'm sorry, y'all, but it was Hulk. But Hulk Hogan had everything. He, when he was in WCW. Yeah, you could say argue say he made that company because when he went to WCW, the parade he had, the the matches he made his debut on WCW Saturday Night, and that was coming on what 6:05 Eastern. He was making made history. He was making history on professional wrestling. Now people will argue that well, Bob Backlund, Bruno Sammartino. Yes, you can argue that fact, but he put the mainstream audience to professional wrestling. When WrestleMania 2, it was Hulk Hogan, Mr. T versus Paul Orndorff, Bob Back, not Bob Back, Randy Orton father. He was in the corner, and Roddy Piper. He had that. He put Mr. T in. Everybody bought Hogan bought pop culture to professional wrestling, and that's what everything was. So it was so you can't tell me that how Hulk Hogan didn't change it. Then when you go to WrestleMania 17, when he officially passed the torch to The Rock, Hogan, Rock, he made Hollywood. He made Hollywood rock. When the Rock came out, was it with that he said I'm gone. I'm done. After WrestleMania, I'm done. He made Hollywood rock. He made the Rock when he turned really heel. He said, I'm done. This is the Rock. And he made it and he changed the game. Again. And then when Hollywood Rock, yeah, he lost to Goldberg. I don't think well, yeah, all right. We can go into the Goldberg thing at another episode, but she made a megastar when The Rock lost. The Rock beat Hogan at WrestleMania 17. The Rock turned to that heel and he was off and running. He was off and running. And that's what it is. But all the children that he raised, every Saturday we see Hulk Hogan. Every day you see him on Nitro. You saw him everywhere. But it's for people to say that the Mount Rushmore of Hulk Hogan, I'm sorry, Mount Rushmore of WWE, it has to say Hogan 1, Rock 2, Cena 3, Stone Cold 4. That'd be the order of the Mount Rushmore of WWE. And then you could put mention the Undertaker. Maybe you can put my 5. Cause the movement Hogan had, the movement The Rock had, the movement that Cena had, the movement that Stone Cold had was made the WWE. Now, all right, let's talk about now. I don't like what the people is putting on Twitter and everything. Yes, Hulk Hogan did make some racist comments, say how he don't like black people. That when I came out, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes in their life, and I make mistakes in my life. You can't tell me nobody didn't make mistakes in their life. And yeah, that's the only thing you see on X right now. Oh, he's racist. He's this. Look what we got as president. Look who we got as president. And tell me we can't forgive nobody. We can't forgive Hulk Hogan and look who we got as president. Come on, American public. Look who we got as president, and we can't forgive nobody. Yes, not every. No, show me a perfect person. Show me that somebody didn't make mistakes in their life or say something. Uh, show me a famous person that didn't make no mistakes in their life. Show me a famous person that didn't say no crazy comments and then God forgive them. Show me that, man. Show me that. Put that in the post. Show me that, and then I consider it then. Show me that. Nobody is perfect. Nobody. Show me that, and then I'll change my mind about Hulk Hogan. The disabled community is look what he did to that. He told them to say your prayers, take the vitamins. He was he's gonna be missed. He's gonna be missed. He's man, I'm sorry, I just feel emotional about that, man. Felt real emotional about Hulk Hogan, and it's just sad. And and you can go on and on about the stories about Hulk Hogan. But yo, if I could tell y'all anything, don't let you want to see comments. You want to see people saying all this bad stuff about him. Don't pay no mind to that. Celebrate Hulk Hogan for the hero that he is. How he be the hero of wrestling. Celebrate him. Celebrate Hulk Hogan for the American. Yeah, he used to tell for yo, ma, tell you a crazy story. My my uncle, Peter Jesse, he used to act like he was Hulk Hogan. He used to rip up his shirt and say, yo, what you doing, bro? He was like he was it. He was our Hulk Hogan in the family. He was doing tell you what you doing, but he was in everything. So it touched a lot of souls and everything. Like I said, do not let people change how you feel about Hulk Hogan. You gonna see a lot of people on X. They gonna like they saying, yo, he's a racist. Show me a person who wasn't racist. Like I said, look what we got at president. So that should tell you alone, y'all voted for him, and so y'all forgave him everything he did. Y'all can't forgive Hulk Hogan. So yeah, Hogan, he did a lot. The reality shows like Hogan's No Best. I people don't know how much stuff this man did. He was on Hogan Knows Best. He did Nanny, the Three Ninjas. He did a lot of Burnout. What was it? Was it Burnout? What was that show? The boat. I think it was Burnout Paradise with Hulk Hogan. He did a lot of shows on TNT. You don't argue the fact that he was a bigger star. Excuse me. He was a bigger star in WCW than he was in WWE. Because how Time Warner posted with all the movies and stuff. He was in what Rocky he was in? He was in Rocky 3. I think was it Rocky 3? He was in Rocky 3. He was yeah, when he body slammed the Rocky, yeah, he was in Rocky 3. But how he passed away was by heart attack. They saying they try to do chest suppressions and he passed away. But sad news on him. But like I said before, before you say anything bad about somebody, before you make mistakes and say anything bad about somebody, learn what they did. Learn what the mistakes they made and don't make the same mistakes they did. I'm not gonna say anything bad about that man because he was one of my heroes. He was one. I had the toys. I had stuffed animals, a Hulk Hogan. I had all of that. Y'all had him, the Warrior. I had all those toys. I mean, all them wrestling figures. It's just sad. I just, it's like you lost a member of the fam. Like Hogan was the, the greatest professional wrestler of all time. It's just feels sad though for me. But I want y'all to thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for thank y'all, man. Be safe, like be safe out there, and sorry, just keep Hulk Hogan family prayers. He had two kids, Nick and Brick Hogan, Brooke Hogan. Yeah, she just got married I think, a couple of months ago. Keep their family in prayers. The wife, not Linda Hogan, because she don't she don't really care about him. So, but his current wife, just keep them in prayers. Rest in peace to Hulk Hogan.